Cloud computing represents the latest stage of technology. Cloud computing services are the latest in the long list of utilities that markets have been offering for public consumption. Starting with electricity in the 19th century, a series of utilities have been produced on industrial scale and supplied to the masses and industries. They include electricity, water, fuel, gas. Today, we cannot imagine running our daily errands without them. Now, cloud computing is the new entrant to the utilities list. Until very recent times, the only individuals and institutions can have access to cloud computing is through buying computers, installing softwares, and using them. However, the new model of cloud computing is going to change this approach forever. Instead of buying hardware and software, users can now access them directly from the internet. Cloud computing service providers will offer them as utilities. This is similar to what happened when electricity was transformed from utility some 100 years ago. On the right side, you can see a picture. In the 19th and 20th century, people used to produce electricity and in generator in power station and supply it to the end users, such as the industries or individuals, through putting putting wires and poles. Similarly, today in cloud computing, the computing will be produced in data centers and that will be delivered to you through internet. In the last century, before the rise of electricity, business and individuals had to generate their own power to run their machines. In the beginning of 19th century, there was nothing like electricity as a utility. You have to generate your own electricity. However, when large electric producers began generating power and delivering it via transmission lines into factories, buildings and homes, self-generation of power went out due to the cost efficiency, convenience of having reliable electricity on demand. At the turn of the century, for manufacturing plants and other large facilities to have electrical power, they had to generate their own electricity through small generator or to be located near water source that could operate a water wheel. So what it actually means is, in order to build a factory in the 19th century, you got to generate your own power. Today, that is not the case. Somebody will produce electricity and supply that to a factory, similarly to an office, similar to an organization. But the same thing would happen for computers in the coming days because of cloud computing. Today, every organization will buy its own computers. Everybody will buy his own computers. The way people used to buy generators in the last century. But that's going to stop. Now onwards, all that you will buy is an end device which can be used to access computing resource from the internet.